Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Goodwill, I welcome you all for this online meeting. Okay, you may find some disturbance at the background since some work is going around. You will find some drilling noise now and then. So, welcome you all for this online meeting for discussing the weekly market outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty, index futures and options. So, I have shared you one screen, and the chart what you're seeing or the screen what you're seeing is for 1 hour candlestick chart for Singapore Exchange Nifty index futures. As you all know that for analysis I prefer using the Singapore Exchange chart because the chart looks continuous and we don't have any breaks in between. So mostly the price actions in both the Singapore Exchange and the NSE both look same. Now the blue color box here mentioned Monday's price opening. Let us see what happened in this week. The market opened near 16,880. So after the price opening, we are interested in looking at the overall picture of what happened in this current week. So after the price opening, you know that 16,860s or 50s, it had acted like a support earlier. So likewise, the market took support, went near 17,100, and it acted as a resistance like earlier. So the price was in the next 2-3 trading session, the price was trading within a very close range, maintaining 17,100 as resistance, and slowly we could see the low was increasing and converging towards 17,100. So this box, this blue color box marks the area of make or break. So this is the decision box where if the price went up, it would have picked the momentum on the buying side. But what actually happened? The market stayed very strong on the selling side. That triggered a very huge selling that pushed the price towards 16,600. We had a very sharp bounce back from 16,600 towards 17,000 again. But again, the sellers dominated the price and pushed the bulls down. It came down till 16,350. So I'll pass now and then when I hear the voice. We could not avoid that. So so finally the price, this happened today. Today the market created a new low around 16,350, finally closed near 16,410. So to conclude, whatever price action that happened for this week, we can say the first half it continued the price action what happened on the previous week because it went into a consolidation mode. In the mid half, it took a very clear direction and dominated by the sellers. So most of the buyers could not participate. They crashed the buyers and things went downside. If you ask one simple question, what can be the possible trend for this week or the coming week? It's quite obvious that you can expect the market to continue its selling. So the trend, there is no doubt about the trend. It's quite obvious that you can expect the market to stay on the downside. So first, let us go and see how the volumes are taking its role. So here I have added the volume weighted average line, and you could see the volume price trading far below the average indicates some sort of negative volume or positive volume for the sellers and negative volume for the buyers. So initially the price moved in and around the moving average for this week, but finally it had its selling. So now I'm going to, so we are now at present we have some clue that the volume is pushing the price down. The second part is now we need to go or look back to understand the price action, what happened during the month of March 2022. So I'm going to decrease the scale. Whatever you are saying is the price action that happened during the month of March 2022, because we think it's quite relevant to what is going to happen or what had happened in this particular week. If you look closely, the price struggled to move above 17,000. The same thing happened for this week. The price struggled to move above 1700. So there was some selling that pushed the price towards 16,460. And this particular 16,460 you should have in your mind. Whenever the price was dropping from 17,000, you should know that this 16,460 acted as a support. So what happened today? If you could remember, the market opened near 16,460 or below that and continued its selling. So this, after coming back to the price action, what happened during the month of March, a breakdown below 16,460 pushed the price towards 1600, this particular mark. And even in SGX, you had a gap down. So the price rushed towards 15,600, where we got a U-turn recovery. And this is the breakout zone. So the second area which we should remember is 16,100. The first area is 16,450. So again, when the price was moving up, you could notice the price took good support around 16,400, and it didn't shoot it up straight away. We could see some sort of consolidation within a range, and the range is 16,800 to 900. So now I think we have a fair idea what are all the zones we could target. I'm going to delete all these annotations. So what are all the zones we could target for this particular week? Now it's quite clear there are a lot of chances that the price can continue its selling. So, but in what area the price will act as a resistance, and in what area, till what area you can expect this selling to happen? These are all the possible questions for us. And after understanding or analyzing the price action, what happened during the month of March, so now we have a fair idea saying that we could target on few zones. And before that, I had drawn two downtrend lines. So these downtrend lines also target few key zones. So I'm going to enlarge this scale so that you will have some understanding. Now we will discuss the various scenarios. Before going on discussing the various scenarios, we need to look at the India VIX also. So I'm going to share you the screen of India VIX. Let us have some understanding about where the volatility index is positioned. So now on seeing this 20-minute chart for India VIX, you could easily find that the price, the VIX index is trading around 22. So as you all know, the VIX and the price action in the index are inversely related or proportional. If the VIX is moving up, the market falls down. If the VIX is coming down, the market moves up. So 22 is the range of resistance. But on seeing the last few weeks of price actions in the VIX index, it gives us some message that the VIX can possibly push itself from 22 to 24, which means that if VIX is pushing itself from 22 to 24, it makes a lot of sense to expect the Nifty index to continue its selling to reach somewhere below 1600 or at least 1600, maybe near 15,800 also. So, and also comparing the VIX or correlating the VIX price movement with the index, we could also sense that whenever the VIX is moving up, the market showed a drastic downside price movement. Whenever the VIX is coming down, we could witness a sort of consolidation in the market. So the VIX is adjusting itself for some sort of selling. So on seeing the VIX position, it's more or less like a neutral, or it's going to favor for the sellers. So it looks like that. Now I'm going to stop sharing the VIX screen, and we will come back to the um, Nifty index chart. So today what happened, the market closed near 16,400, and people are crying out saying this is a bloodbath, but actually it is not. See, we have seen within in this year itself, we have seen the market coming down, testing 15,600, giving a bounce back, and everything had happened. So it's always a technical move rather than looking at various newses. So what are all the outcomes you can expect based on the understanding of the price action what happened during the month of March? And Nifty index also stayed in this range of 16,200, 400, 16,000 during the month of August 2021. So if you are interested, you can go back and see the price actions also. Let me pause for a while. Let them complete the drilling work. Okay. So now the price had closed somewhere near 16,400. What are all the options? We have 2 days of holidays. So if the market is opening above 16,460, so if the market, because you see that within today itself, the price moving towards 16,400, 450s, the market showing some sort of weakness. So two things can be a quick solution on seeing the Monday's price opening and also seeing the price action that happened till the end of night. So if the market is opening above 16,450s, it means that the price is going to trade within a range of 16,450 to 16,800. So still within this range, the market can maintain 16,850 as a resistance and still continue its selling. That is one possible way. The range can extend between 16,450 to 16,800, or it can be lower than that also. But on seeing the price action would happen on March, we could see that the price was trading within this range. So the price can maintain its bearish view or downside view and could stay within the range of 16,800 to 16,400. So it means that whenever the price is going to hit any resistance, you should be prepared well enough to go on the selling side. And this range also marks the range within our downtrend line. So this could also confirm that, and the average is also staying near 16,800. In all the sense, you could say till 16,800 you can go for selling. On the other side, if the price is opening near 16,350 or somewhere within this range, there are a lot of chances you can expect the market to drop down further towards 1600. So this 1600 is quite important. Why? That's I'm going to decrease the scale. So this marks the 1600 range. Whenever there was a very big drop, the market had shown a lot of sharp bounce back or a breakout recovery in this 1600 range. So we cannot take this very easily. If there is a price fall, the price can easily come into 1600. But below 1600, always the market had shown a very sharp selling towards 15600 when you refer to the previous price actions also. So coming back to the current scenario, if you see any price movement below 16,350, you can expect the price to push towards 16,100 initially, and maybe for the coming week, 1600 may be the range. If the selling is very strong, like what we positioned in wicks, if the wicks is moving above 22, it can trigger some sort of sharp selling towards 15,800. So these are all the ranges where you can target. And since the previous low is around 15,600, we would expect some sort of buying from 15,650, 15,600 levels. Can this selling push itself towards, will there be momentum, enough momentum for the sellers to push the price towards 15,600? That depends on whether the price is staying below 16,450 or above that. If the price is not even testing 16,450, in all the sense, I'll pause for a while. In all sense, it means that it will have enough momentum to come towards 15,600. So, so this is our understanding. In any way, can you expect the market to show some U-turn recovery, bouncing back and surprising us? At this point of time, we cannot really say that. But you can follow us via in our daily video presentation. We are posting a daily video presentation in our YouTube channel. You can follow that. So at present, we know, or we have some fair idea about the upcoming week market outlook, and how we are going to correlate all these things with the options market, because all these things will be of use. All these understanding, projections, analyzing will be of use only if we could put that properly in the options market. So I'm going to share you few screens. So a few option charts. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to let us first add 16,200. Oh. First, let me add 16,000 put option strike. So the chart what you're seeing is for 16,000 put option strike for monthly expiry contract. We don't deal with the weekly contract. So this is the monthly expiry for 16,000 put option strike. So it says that the price closed around 151. So how to use this? Assume that if the market is like, now you should visualize what we spoke in our weekly projections. We expect the market to, if the market stays above 16,450, we expect the market to stay within a range of 450 to 800. So if there is anything above 16,450 or above that, you will see the price slowly, this premium coming and entering into 120 or 100 range, from where you can start buying. till 60. If the price is coming down and testing 60, it means that it is somewhere staying near 16,800 to 900 range. So that is the max range we have for selling. So if you're interested to capitalize on this downtrend, expecting a very big move or hit the resistance and book some profit, this 16,000 put option could give you a lot of opportunities. We have selected a sort of out of money put option just because one reason the premium looks small, since the trend is quite clear. The only option we have is to go for averaging till the certain zone. So we think that this will be a very good choice for traders. You can go for buying this put option 16,000 strike till 60 rupees by placing stop below that. And let us look for other chart also, premium also. Now what you're saying is 16,200 put option for the same make month monthly expiring contract. In this, if you see that the same range, the price closed around 210. The only difference is 50 points plus in the premium value. Here also you could go for averaging till 60 rupees by placing stop loss below that. So in certain areas, whenever the trend is very strong, we normally don't look for buying on dips. We would rather look for selling on certain resistance. And these resistance may not be very clear in the index futures chart, but the option price adjusts itself. So if you continuously see the option premium chart, it tells you a message which is quite clear compared to the index futures chart. So again, this you can use this 16,200. So you can, if you want to be a little bit aggressive, because 16,000 is quite a out of money option. So if you want to be aggressive, you can stay. Whenever the price reaches 16,450, you can buy this at 160. If it is moving up towards 16,600 or 700, you can buy at 100. And still this premium will holds good till 16,800 to 900 also. Now let's go back and see what are the other things we can do. So for buyers, we need to have a separate thought for the buyers, because recently we have witnessed that whenever the price drops, the market shows some drastic price action. If you visualize that this option, call option strike of 16,500, in what occasion you can use this 16,500 call option? Suppose you see some sort of drastic selling that is pushing the market below 16,000 range, or if the price is approaching near 15,800. So the price is approaching near 15,800. We expect, this is our pure prediction, below 16,000 or within 15,800, you can expect this 16,500 call option to reach the range of 100 to 120. If you get this, you can simply go and buy this call option strike. If you want to buy on dips, so this is one strike which is very safe for people who wants to buy on dips on a very fast falling market, selling market. So these are the various options we have. Now let's go back and look for the Bank Nifty, what we can do in the Bank Nifty index futures. So the chart, what you're saying is 60-minute candlestick chart for Bank Nifty index futures. And as we had mentioned in the last week outlook, the chart looks very clear that it's not moving above 36,500. So what happened this month? The market opened lower, continued its selling. We could say that the bank nifty, it's quite clear the price pushed itself towards 34,400, and today you could see the price actions today. They are gapped on price opening, price consolidating, and staying within a certain range. So you can expect Nifty, Bank Nifty index to follow the Nifty index futures. The other ranges, you can see that the next possible range are 36,000, 33,600, and you can expect the price to come and hit 33,000. So the next, we have marked all the possible targets, and now what we need to do is we should have some understanding to till what range you can go for selling. So till 36,000 you can go for selling. That's our understanding. Till 36,000 you can go for selling. And we need to keep an eye on 35,200, because on many occasions the market had recovered from 35,200. So we should have a close look on that. But still, in Bank Nifty also you can expect the market to continue its selling. So what are the obviously, using this information, we are going to we need to find some option strike. So what are the option strike we can select for Bank Nifty? So the first option strike is you can select the 33,500 put option. So now you can see there is not much gap between the premium price when you see the option chart. So that's one understanding. So if you have the practice of seeing the option chart, it gives you some fair idea compared to the futures chart. So today the 33,500 put option closed near 340, near 340. So if the market is moving towards 35,200 or near 34,400, if you expect a little bit of higher opening compared to the today's closing, you can easily expect this premium price to enter within the range of 280. What you can do from here till 120, you can go for buying by placing stop at 80. The reason is this particular range can hold good till Nifty index reaches 36,000, which means that you can go for averaging all till this range, and you can place a stop below that. If Nifty index gave a U-turn, and if it moves above 36,000 and if it closes above 36,000, then you will suffer a loss. So this is the understanding for this particular strike, and this isn't quite an out of money put option. So this is 33,500 put option. So let us go and select other strikes also. Let us see the 34,000 put option. So in this 34,000 put option strike, today the price closed near 480. If you want to be a little bit aggressive, you can select this. And we have marked the price range also. If the market is trading within the range of 35,000, you can expect the market to come and hit for 400 or 440s, or maybe near 360. It can come near 360 within this range. So from 400, you need to go for averaging till 200. It's just a 200 point average. It's not a very big deal. So if at all the price breaks all these 36,000, and if it is moving above that range, you will expect the market to trigger it. So again, coming back, this is 34,000 put option. So you need to, the understanding is quite simple. If the price, if you see the price near 360 to 400, start buying till 200, average at regular intervals by placing stop near or below 160. That's the understanding. Now, in order to clarify certain things, let us go back to the Bank Nifty index futures chart. So So this is now after seeing the option chart, you will have some fair idea. What are the first range we have marked in the option chart? It targets 35,200. The second range targets 36,000, and the third range is above that. So we feel that this range within this 36,000 or just above that. Uh, See, it's easy to judge that nobody could predict how the premium price, the option premium, the price will stay. Just because one reason, since the price is dropping, the volatility will be high. So as a buyer, we are going to pay more premium since the volatility is high. So you should be very careful, wait for the price to give a bounce back, then we need to go for buying the put option. So that's the reason we have restricted ourselves to a strict range. So these are all the various things we could do for next week trading. Let me go and check if I have missed any option strikes. I don't think so. So coming back to our presentation, uh, we know the market outlook to certain extent. The price can be dominated by the sellers. When the selling is strong, the only question is whether the market will move up and then continue its selling, or it is going to be a continuous selling. You can adjust these type of positions only in the options market if you have a particular clear view about the market outlook of Nifty or Bank Nifty, comparing with the possible option fair pricing or selecting the exact strike for your views, and having a clear plan where you will buy or sell in the options market. So we hope that these ideas can give you some profit, and we will discuss about that in the coming days also. As you all know, in our YouTube channel, we are posting daily video analysis before the market opens. It's going to be like a continuation of this weekly outlook. So with this, we are coming to the end of this weekly outlook presentation. Now, if you have any question, please forward it. And I want to clarify that to a greater extent, we are trying to cut short the lengthy discussions. In the coming days also, we will try to make it crisp and clear uh, without overloading many indicators or many inputs. If you have any question, please forward it. You can. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So we will try to conduct this webinar in our local language also. Okay, at present we don't have any questions. So with this, we are coming to the end of this weekly outlook discussion. Try all the options strike or give us your feedback after seeing the price actions for the next week. And we know that in the last week, whatever option strike we had selected or we had suggested, had given you a lot of ideas and profits. On the previous week also, we selected a few option strikes that had provided a very good returns. Uh, so in the same way, we will expect the option strike, whatever we had selected for the upcoming week, will also end up in a decent profit for our investors or clients, traders. Thanks a lot for coming and participating in this online meet, and all these are recorded or streamed live in our YouTube channel and the Facebook page. The recordings are also available. So as we know that after the market closing, we have started this presentation immediately. So it will be difficult for many participants to come and participate, since the Saturday slot is allotted for some other activities or some other discussions. So we could not do that on Saturday. So let us see what's going to happen in the coming week. Thanks a lot for participating in this online meeting. Take care. Bye.